Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. We are back. We are playing some WWE again. We're trying again on this.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about hand. And here we go, an electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's fully deluded himself into believing that he's still the WWE Champion.
I'd say Punk has a fairly solid argument here as both the real WWE Champion and the People's Champion.
Well, The Rock says Punk's got the ass-kicking of a lifetime coming here, and that's a lot more believable than anything Punk's got to say. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long...
Face first.
It's locked in, the Koji clutch.
Excruciating hold, and he can't grab the ropes, can't tap out to make it stop. It's touch and go, but The Rock might just be... Yes! Finding a way out of the hole.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Punk looking more confident and comfortable after that maneuver. Back in the ring.
And I'm sure CM Punk has the perfect game plan in mind tonight, as the odds are especially in his favor in this championship match.
Yeah, no championship advantage whatsoever for The Rock here. And Punk's no doubt looking to capitalize on that fact.
Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the WWE Champion against John Cena. That is what this is all about.
Face first.
He forces the break by getting to the ropes. The Rock saw that one coming.
Hooked up.
Shin breaker.
The champion doing everything to retain here.
The challenger wriggles out at one.
I can't believe the ref didn't get two here.
Oh, man.
Brutal knee strike.
How's Paul Heyman doing?
Despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law, and that since CM Punk possessed the title, he was the champion.
Well, Heyman is typically a liar, and he's admitted as such. But still, Punk can put all that to rest if he beats The Rock tonight. He'll truly be the champion. Kick from behind. Ouch. He's headed to the top now.
Wants to finish this.
From the top. Good Lord, taking flight.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
Look out. You gotta be kidding me. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
The Rock at a disadvantage. Pile driver. Good God. And what? Trying armbar. Triangles in. Triangles in.
Submission locked in, clearly sending a message. Tap.
Wait, hold on. Look at this. And he's found a way out of the hole. Got to get back in the ring to stay in the match. Might be going high risk here.
rallying the crowd behind him.
Lariat. Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in good company.
Despite whatever butterflies are gathering, I don't think The Rock is ever one to question him. CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Sent flying out of the ring here. CM Punk headed to the top. Here we go.
All the way to the outside.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy.
Attacking the hamstring with knee strikes. Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion. And,
well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
Let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunch. Without a doubt, CM Punk has a champion's mentality. In his heart of hearts, he never lost the title.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And now he and Heyman have made it so there's no championship advantage for The Rock tonight. Disqualification or count out, he loses the title. Making his way to the top here. Take off. Splash. And now The Rock is being dismantled.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable.
Blast off. Body on body. Wow. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Elbow to the heart. And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now,
not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
I screwed up. I shouldn't have done that.
precision elbow strike. The Rock with the quick wherewithal.
Solid punch.
Yeah, I fucked
In
up.
the corner, thinking of the next move.
And Rock gets reversed. What's CM Punk going for here?
I need him to get a rock bottom.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything
I
he
gotta
can
have
right
the
now
moves
to outmaneuver
teeth.
and outpace The Rock, and it's working.
Oof, running knee in the corner.
Oh, my!
Oof, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit. Hooked up, DDT. And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
Bam!
Oh, my! Boot to the spine right there. Absorbing all of that attack in the midsection. Big elbow.
What a counter! At last, The Rock keeping that string of offense in check.
That might be what gets Rock out of jeopardy.
It's demoralizing to see The Rock in trouble here.
An unfamiliar spot for the Great One.
Boom! Snaps the leg across the head. Spin kick to the midsection.
Lifts his opponent. Spine buster. And as a wise man once said, that was just vintage Rock. And man, did he need just that against Punk. Connecting with a punch.
Oh, shit.
And you can practically taste the venom, taste the bitterness and disdain between Punk and Rock with every blow. Back and forth, both men refusing to stay down, both men refusing to let the other get the better of him. This is unbelievable what we're seeing.
Turned inside out with a desperation clothesline. Driving the elbow.
Oh my god, why is it not working?
Kick to the knee.
I gave him the rock bottom so he could get it.
He got the
Let him hit
shoulder up
the...
in time.
Somehow able to kick out.
In other words, I had countered the rock.
How are they still going
Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
So in other words, as soon as he gets it, he immediately goes for it. So it's hard to...
Going for the legs, going right after the base. Oh, and he manages to reverse. The Rock.
There we go. And he blocked it. Son of a bitch.
Back at him. And this right here, this is what we expect when the best in the world goes toe-to-toe with the great one. This capacity crowd on their feet.
All eyes on the action.
This is what's pissing me off. Every time I go to do it, he blocks it. Yeah, Platt. Not a problem, buddy. Definitely need to do better with the rules, in my opinion, but that's your call at the end of the day.
And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight. And guys, The Rock is not happy with that result. Thought it was over, but the kick out surprise.
Wait. Yeah, I lost.
The champ might have just sealed things. Yes! The Rock retains.
This is pissing me off. It is so hard to...
The winner of this match, and
that one condition is so is hard. 'Cause it's,
And here we go, an electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's fully deluded himself into believing that he's still the WWE Champion.
I'd say Punk has a fairly solid argument here as both the real WWE Champion and...
but I'm glad you had fun. I mean,
Well, The Rock says
you were definitely zombie slaying last night.
and that's a lot more believable than anything Punk's got to say.
I'm okay.
Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship
For the most
back
part.
in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember the
There's some off-stream drama going on that I'm not personally really involved in,
That
but
is what this is all about.
still relates.
And out of all the memorable moments the
That's-
Rock
that's
has
been
had,
stressing me.
that title win, quote, the
It hurts me.
moment of my career.
Well, you gotta understand, The Rock has sold $1 billion in box
But
office.
it is what it
And
is.
He came back here not because he needs the money, but because he loves this business.
But I went to the doctor the other day, and that went better than I thought it would.
Coming to this entire rivalry, really, as prepared as he possibly can be to.
I got to go see a...
Face first.
they gave me all the referrals I was looking for. I was trying to get 2 different referrals for things I need. They've been giving me a hard time, but they finally gave it to me. But I had to go do the stupid blood work. They were so worried about my gallbladder, but I knew there was nothing wrong. And the blood work, if I'm reading everything right, the blood work shows there is nothing.
Not so fast. Overwhelming offense now from
Yeah, I hope so.
Punk's really doing everything he can right
Like I said, it's not really my drama, it's somebody else's drama, but it relates to me.
There's a certain amount of anger you have to have towards
It's
your
not
opponent. Don't pile drive
But
them
it's
like
not my
that.
business either. So, I listen.
Oh, belly-to-belly throw.
That's all I could do.
Punk avoids the attack.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how the champion doing everything to retain here.
Stops the ref count before 2.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out.
Just bring it. The Rock with some good timing here. And Rocky not going to allow Punk to gloat around with his title any longer.
Implanted by the DDT.
Oh, my hurt.
Trying armbar. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Stalking from above.
To the sky.
He lands
sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit. And that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say
yeah, Platt, watching you and the Chief play Resident Evil 5, that made me want to play Resident Evil 5. Like I said, I've been thinking at some point I'm going to get back into streaming Resident Evils. I'm just going to pick up where I left off. I don't even remember where I left off. I know it was in Resident Evil 1. It's Chris Redfield's playthrough, but I don't know how far into the game I was. But I definitely want to pick that back up. Still do the Jill playthrough. Still do 2 and 3 and 4.
No holding back. That's the kind of risk you need to take to earn the title.
Roundhouse kick. Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are
very nice, very nice. I'll try to tune in. I don't know if I'll be able to because I do have to work.
Perched up top. Whoa, look out. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
Slips out of the way.
I look forward to that. Hope you guys have fun. Playing as Roger Redfield. Like I said, Resident Evil 5 was the very first one I ever played.
And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Punk right now has a greater comfort with everything that can happen in the ring. But for The Rock, everything comes with a little extra sting, a little extra discomfort.
Shoulders down, championship on the line. Strong kick out at 2 from the champion.
He may not have too much left, but at least he had enough to kick out there. Bang! Just trying to take that leg out there. Well, with their opponent down now, looking to ensure it stays that way.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring. The arm absorbing the damage.
Devastating elbow strike.
Knee right to the face. And The Rock is being handled here.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable.
I need him to get the rock bottom, but not actually fucking go right into the rock bottom on me so I could steal it.
Some serious wear and tear.
And him not counter it. So I probably need to get him
So much tension applied to the leg.
An elbow drop.
Really just laying.
He's going to counter the first one. Every time he's always countered the first one.
Oh, God.
Now really focusing in on attacking that leg.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk.
And CM Punk is in control.
The Rock looks to have been well scouted.
Catches the kick. Uh-oh.
Counter upon counter. Great minds thinking of that.
Spinning kick to the gut. And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core.
Stiff shot. And Rock staying.
Gotta let him get some moves on me just to earn. Alright, he got the rock block. Yes, dude.
Oh, he scattered that one.
Yes, dude.
Setting the
Yep.
Rock up.
Yes! Finally, I hit it!
Every move scouted except their own.
Finally!
Being patient. And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to the Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
No, we're fighting The Rock. We're fighting Dwayne.
You could have counted to
I finally got past the cutscene that I couldn't get, which is
this match.
steal the rock bottom.
It simply doesn't count.
Which, you know how hard it is to steal the freaking rock bottom? Because, ugh.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on the Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The People's Elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there. Just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance.
Casey, I see you got Whitney Chiselli up. I did download her. What was it that was holding it up?
Competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk now with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman gonna hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has the Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost got blasted, but the Rock put down with the goal to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed the Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
There is no low CM Punk won't stoop to.
CM Punk hoists his opponent.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
2 count. We almost had a new champion.
Taking your
Wow.
opponent's
Okay.
shot and still.
I was expecting that, not gonna lie.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it
I'm ready.
to the Anaconda Vice.
And you can see
We're gonna make Dwayne say,
Every second
I quit.
is
Come on, Dwayne, tap. There you go, Dwayne.
Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
This match and the new WWE Champion, CM Punk.
And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be...
Finally got through that stupid ass match.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
Oh, we're going to Suplex City. The Tron's a little messed up. There's Les, not there.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Banga coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Weighing in at
Monstar.
286 pounds, Brock
Flanked by his devious representative, Paul Heyman, the Beast Incarnate is a 3.
Brock was gone from WWE because he was tied up in that Vince McMahon stuff. Yeah, it was wild. Apparently, Brock Lesnar is into bodily fluids. That is a little wild.
It's the best versus the beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock. Shoulder into the midsection and a pin going for the 3 count. Counters. Cover.
And a speedy kick out by Brock Lesnar.
Maybe just looking to send a message. Give a preview of how this all ends.
Inciting words from Paul Heyman of CM Punk recently. Quote, here's the harshest truth of them all. I betrayed you because
I like the gear.
Heyman,
I like
CM
Punk's
Punk
gear.
is not the best in the world.
Well, the paradox here is that I firmly believe when Punk and Heyman are aligned, CM Punk is indeed the best in the world. But right now, that title belongs to Brock Lesnar. And you know what gives him that slight edge? Having the greatest mop. Incoming! Good Lord! Taking flight. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there. You know, I've always been curious about the versatility of shovels. Gentlemen, no need for monitors right now. The fight is right in front of us.
Uh-oh.
Well, the fight has officially reached our announce table. I'm just going to stay to the side and pray for a splinter-free resolution.
Ruh-roh.
Has to find a way out of this.
Lights out, face first.
Ruh-roh.
During his famous pipe bomb speech, CM Punk famously declared himself a Paul Heyman guy. Then he made that a reality the next year when the two men joined forces. But the whole time, he has not been the Paul Heyman guy. That accolade has belonged to Brock Lesnar, who has been allied with Paul Heyman since he returned to WWE a year ago.
Indeed, we have seen Heyman diversifying his interest. He's introduced more clients lately, even bringing them to championship glory. And I know he has an eye on a few other talents in the locker room too. But
Fuck you, Paul Heyman.
none of them can topple the beast, there is no question about where Heyman's true loyalty lies.
Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already. Just wail it away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous. He's headed up high.
From above!
Soaring all the way to the outside.
Really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one. Tossed back into the ring. I don't know what they're looking for here.
Enough chirping. I think we're about to see a certified clapper.
And Lesnar can't stop any offense coming his way.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
They got a hockey stick, eh? Making Canadians proud.
Nice takedown. Stack them up.
Oh, turning the pin around.
Digging deep for the kick out.
How? Whoa, swinging that twig like McSorley.
Taking full advantage of the fallen object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding them,
I think he's dead.
he will have
I think he's dead. You see the stick? It's like literally
Brock
standing up in the
Lesnar
ring.
now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk to a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality.
And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition. CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
At the moment, Brock has no answer.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep.
That could be curtains for Brock.
You're a nuggie, but Punk, he turns it. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. Oh, what an axe handle.
Lesnar is overwhelmed. Lesnar is overwhelmed.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
Perched up top. He fails to
Oh, I missed. I missed. I
looking to do
missed.
some serious harm. He's locked him up.
Driver spiked him.
Oh, you pay fucking Paul Heyman again. You didn't do this for me.
Oh, not quite what Brock intended. Backdrop suplex. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down.
Here we go. Splash.
He's going back for...
Up high.
Coming down from way up top. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Triangle armbar. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Oh, he blocked it.
Using the arm like a billy club.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Uh-oh. Help! I'm going to Suplex City.
Suplex City. And now it's Lesnar with a late pin. He's able to beat a 2 count.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I'm truly at a loss for words here. The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight.
CM Punk looking to put his opponent away on his shoulders.
Go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Well-placed knees to the hamstring. Big punch finds its mark.
Saw it coming.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Heyman again. Shit's getting me on this.
Punk looking dominant now, followed by a clothesline. Ooh.
And with more punishment landing on the body, he must be getting winded.
I think that's something
Oh,
that
I shouldn't have done that.
actually.
Jeez, this is turning into a real Donnybrook. Boom. Boom. This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Oh my God, that is gonna hurt. And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the beast incarnate backing you up.
What for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover
kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front of the chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar, the distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the Beast incarnate.
Heyman once again proving his value, making an ultimate sacrifice for his client. CM Punk looking.
Oh no!
Timed that just right.
I had it.
Ripped in the hard way. This is just brute power. Release German.
Shoulders down. This could be it. Still only got one.
This is absolutely unreal. We might just be witnessing the very embodiment of fight forever.
Lesnar.
Oh! Oh, that hurt. That hurt. That hurt me to watch.
Viciously need over and over again. Get in there, refs. The WWE faithful.
Oh, Heyman, get out of here.
Certain terms. It is electric in here.
Quickly rolling out of the ring to the ringside area. He's maybe gonna re-strategize now. Oh, he apparently had his eyes on that table.
Bringing this back into the ring. Oh, that chair shot delivered.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. GTS connects.
And Lesnar is out.
2. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the Beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
Then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
Then again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Pat, I agree with Punk on that. Don't. My dog meant everything. So I 100% agree with you, Phil, on that one, buddy.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight.
What the hell?
You got to think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's going to be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre has been successful in unleashing all of his mind games on Punk leading up to this point. But is that something clouding his own vision?
This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time...
From way up, diving double axe handle. McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Punk's finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
What a flying backbreaker.
Emotions running high, and this is the pain Punk promised to deliver onto McIntyre.
A wrench?
Got a wrench. Looking to tune someone up.
That's a new weapon.
Russian leg sweep. Cover. Is it enough?
Casey, did you know about the wrench? I did not know there was wrenches.
Able to parry that one.
That's funny.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure. Boom, what impact!
Oh, he took it.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Bam! Just beat down with that wrench.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Just ejected from the ring. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
Oh my God!
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Leaving nothing to chance here with a baseball bat in hand.
No more playing games. The sledgehammer is out. Drew anticipated that one.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped in...
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi,
and he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out.
Oh, we know what's coming.
And Punk gets countered there.
Boom.
Picked up and being carried around now. Shot to the throat. McIntyre goes into the cover. This could do it. Kick it out before the count.
It might be stubbornness, madness or it might be lunacy, but he is refusing to stay down here.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further. Bam, the sledgehammer connecting.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object, letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because for one of these men, there might not be. CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and...
Hey, wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my...
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep. No way Drew's getting up now. And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back. Go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this. What's CM Punk thinking?
Spite! And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that.
Claymore by McIntyre!
This could be it. And it's a recount. Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at one.
How do you even do that? Kicking out at one after a move like that?
The Scottish Warrior thought he had his opponent's number there, but he was sorely mistaken.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl.
Oh, right into a counter.
Oh, that'll rattle you.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hate. Driven through the cell wall with a spear.
The cell is still shaking from the force of that impact.
Hopefully it still holds up.
What the? Hold on. What's he thinking about?
I don't want to know, Corey. Whatever it is, it has to do with climbing the cell.
As insane as this is, it's also about sending a message. It's about saying
we're going up.
To do whatever it takes. Gets out of there with an elbow to the gut.
Oh, wow.
If this match somehow
Didn't expect to go through that fast.
How much fight he's going to have left in it. Calf kick on the money.
Boom, swinging that like the Bambino. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now.
And he gets discarded out of the ring. And slides back into the ring.
Struck with a calf kick. Bam!
Bang armbar. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Big time height on that kick.
McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize. Ooh.
Drew's tangled up here.
Driver spiked him. And this is where stubbornness might catch up to him.
Yeah, he's taking a... About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he locks in a perfectly applied sharp shooter. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Oh, the elbow connects.
Drew McIntyre showing everyone why we call him the Scottish Psychopath.
Press slam. Hit on CM Punk. He gets the kick out after the one.
And clearly, truly taking the concept of fight Fight forever to heart. Soaring out of the ring goes Punk.
And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell.
Ooh, got caught with a punch to the face.
He gets into the ring.
Stomping. Ouch. Oh, strong knee connects.
And his core might be a bigger target now.
Ooh, hit him with that wrench. Oh, man. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action. Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Float over Russian leg sweep. And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Yeah, Punk in.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi commits. And now,
and he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
look at him stumbling back up. Might have double vision.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cocking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh, my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away. No!
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, And after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't going to let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
Seth freaking Rollins is motivated.
And this capacity crowd just exploded. They know exactly what time it is.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds.
A magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men who are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. Two absolute legends in their own right, but where Rollins carried this company for the past 10 years, Punk went to MMA. He went to other companies and he talked harshly about WWE, all before being welcomed back with open arms.
Yeah, that really didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight. Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification.
Sling
Oh my God!
And Seth, so often the aggressor, so often the more experienced man in the ring, simply cannot match CM Punk at this juncture.
If you're Seth Rollins, you've got to try to keep the emotions in check. Focus on the task at hand, and that's taking out CM Punk.
Yeah, but Punk's not afraid to play mind games. If Punk sees an opening to set Rollins off, to take Rollins' eye off the ball, he's going to take it. Rollins simply cannot, under any circumstances, take the bait in this match.
Beautiful float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight.
This is getting awfully close to a count out here.
Entering the crowd, this could get out of control. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Traveling into the crowd now.
Have to be mindful of the count, though.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that,
From way up, crash landing. Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Oh, Seth gets caught with a counter.
He's been outsmarted here. Spiked him. And a human being can only be spiked like that so many times before they're ultimately down for the count.
stalking from above.
Lift off. Crossbody from the top.
And he's looking for it again. Heading to the top.
From the top.
Ooh! CM Punk had suffered some injuries since his return. In fact, he tore his tricep at the Royal Rumble a year ago and he was out of action for over 6 months. Punk says that tonight he's completely healed. But Wade, you're an athlete. Never divulge the extent of your injuries, right?
Oh, I absolutely would. For sympathy.
Flying crossbody from the... And another climb. He's making a statement here.
Wants to finish this.
From the top.
From the top. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
CM Punk looking to cinch in the Anaconda bar.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
From above.
And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
We got.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness, cover! Isn't it up and a kick out?
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp. I'm coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet. Pounding away on Rollins. Frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out.
Hit on CM Punk. And a strong kick out at one.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
Got them off their feet here. Oh, a slam.
Rollins is feeding off the WWE Universe.
There it is. Reversal.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here. Lots of counters from each other. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
GTS. Will that sew this up for Punk? Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, down with a GTS.
That's going to keep Rollins down. Only two?
Wow, I hit 2 of them.
Some could even say he's far too stubborn to have things end like that.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
And following up with the pin.
2 count. Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Here is your winner,
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the 3 of us would meet in the main event on the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
So last year at WrestleMania for this match, they did a really good job setting this match up. Oh, we got flamethrower, Seth.
Officially the coolest entrance living every man's dream, Seth freaking Rollins.
Las Vegas serenading Seth freaking Rollins.
That's a funny
remember
ending.
what happened 10 years ago up in California, the Bay Area? Seth Rollins cashing in Money in the Bank in the heist of the century at WrestleMania.
An iconic call for an iconic performance. Seth needs another one of those iconic moments this evening against 2 of the best this industry has ever seen.
We acknowledge our tribal chief. ETC. Personally, though, at WrestleMania, I know Roman's going to beat Punk, but I would like Punk to beat. I don't want Roman winning the belt back and going away for 6 months. We've already had that tyranny. Roman doesn't need a belt anymore.
TC has arrived.
Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is in the main event of WrestleMania.
It has to be a surreal moment for CM Punk.
Accompanied to the ring by WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman, from Chicago, Illinois.
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original tribal chief, the visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the two men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE, that this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves, too. This is going to be one for the ages.
The Falcon Arrow!
CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the Wise Man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
But look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman's career. Riding the gravy train of Roman Reigns, and now to turn his back on him for tonight. Reigns finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Time now for Roman to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. In CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire...
Into the pin. Can he get him here? Denying a 2 count there.
Showing that resilience, not an easy competitor to keep down at all.
Looks like he's coming back in.
He is going to do some serious harm.
Roman taking on the offense, but I assure you, the big stage of a WrestleMania main event is not phasing him one bit.
And this one's taken to the outside. Bounced off the skull.
I am not exaggerating when I say careers have been ended by less.
Boom! Face first. And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years.
Returning back to the ring. Uh-oh, Punk taking a look under the ring apron now.
And now with the kendo stick in hand, he's ready to do some real damage. Ouch. But see if Punk can find an answer after taking that.
Perfectly executed moonsault. Insult and injury. Brutal combination.
And remember,
trying to end this match here and now.
Only a 1 count before the kick out.
Cracks in the armor are appearing now. The match taking some toll.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
And
uses the edge of the knee.
And now he's taking a breather on the outside. Clearly, he's feeling a little overwhelmed at the moment.
That'll hurt. DDT. We might need to consider just adding extreme insult to injury. Beautiful. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
Rollins getting work done. So important to keep Seth from gaining any momentum.
Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring. Rollins looking to bait his opponent into a mistake.
Jumping knee strike. Lines down.
And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
Clothesline. Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Elbow drop. Seth dodges that attack.
This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps, of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when 3 men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image, and the man that opened the back door for them.
A search for supremacy. The man that walks out of here is the champion of a generation.
Counters to gain the advantage. And Reigns got turned around there. Oh, a point of the chair to the kidneys.
This is the main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can dig deeper than most, it is Seth freaking Rollins.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
Rollins now, perhaps going for that neck breaker. No! Oh, forearm smash!
He quickly slides into the ring. Countered by CM Punk.
Rollins now, opponent defenseless.
Oh! Hooking him up. Face buster.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? A back suplex right out of the apron. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Oh, knee right to the spine. DDT. We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now. Finds the roll-up. Hold it over. This is it. Shoulders down. He comes off the pin.
It's not over yet. Up high.
Crossbody from the top. Oh, look at this. Out to the apron. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? On the apron. The hardest part of the ring.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
He's struggling to fight. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine. Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
Rollins has no answer for Punk's well-aimed attacks.
The well's already forming from that kendo shot. There goes Rollins, kicked out of the ring. And now Punk, kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang. Spear. Stop. Everybody down.
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If anyone
That was actually a
here
really
can
cool
get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people's he going to betray?
You're missing the opponent doubled over. This stop. RKO. Knocking the wind out with the elbow. We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry.
And now he's back into the ring.
Just targeting the leg, testing the limits. And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back, go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking. Going right into the pin attempt.
There's two. And the kick out.
Roman Reigns simply refuses to stay down. One of the many reasons. What's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
GTS.
That spells doom for Rollins.
Oh!
Rollins.
Oh!
Will Reigns finish things now? Quick cover for the win.
Two. And he's still in the game.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
Reigns now realizing that he's facing an even tougher level of opponent than usual tonight.
It seems the entire WWE Universe is going to have to pick their jaws up off the floor after this match is over and done with.
In a well-timed counter. Just sent crashing to the arena floor. Russian leg sweep. And set. This one's for the match. He breaks the ref's count before two.
It's not over yet. Start the chants. This is awesome.
And he scores a reversal on Rollins.
Super kick.
Taking to the floor. And he's got no worries about the count.
If you're looking to cause quick damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick.
You threw the kendo stick out.
Barricade. All right, he's got to refocus up now.
Uh-oh.
Turns it around.
Blast off.
Diving hammer strike. That was a stiff shot with that kendo stick. Taking this fight back into the ring.
And Punk wants more from his opponent.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
Looks like a play to go after the legs now. Driven right into the post.
Rollins now pulling up his opponent. Revolution knee.
Might be time to look for exit strategies, gentlemen. Nice sit-out powerbomb.
I'm going to say it. This is a career-defining match for these competitors.
A landmark moment for them. Something we'll look back on in the future.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip.
Submission locked in. Are we going to see him tap?
Oh, that would have been the end if it wasn't broken up.
Strong counter from Punk.
Opponent lifted up. Uh-oh. He evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
You're looking for a neck breaker here.
Seth Rollins back of the neck with a forearm. What a blow.
Rollins waiting in the corner.
No, no.
Any damage there.
Got him where he wants him. Up and Falcon Arrow. Seth is down to the count. Hook has beat the odds. Has defeated both Reigns.
Trying to hit the finisher. That's too hard. They're countering them all.
Here is your winner, Zayn.
That's fun.
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41 thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles. But after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX.
Are you ready?
The two groups despised each other. And after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is going to happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the 1997 Survivor Series in Montreal.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Possibly the two biggest egos in all of wrestling history are about to collide here tonight.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the WWE European Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
How many times have we heard Shawn Michaels say, "I won't lay down for anybody"? And how many times have we heard Bret say, "He's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be"? It is put up or shut up time for both men.
Well, Shawn Michaels certainly not endearing himself to the fans here in Canada.
Well, HBK is arrogant, but he is the greatest athlete in the history of World Wrestling Entertainment.
You can feel the electricity.
His opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
And what an ovation for the 21-year veteran who debuted at the age of 19 in 1976 in Calgary.
Shawn Michaels would not allow D-Generation X to accompany him to the ring tonight, and likewise, Bret Hart would not allow the Hart Foundation to accompany him either.
You know, this is not about the money. This might not even be about the title.
These two men...
Okay, then. what I
The WWE Championship, one of the most...
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here.
And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like the kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
Butterfly suplex.
Fun fact, I never got detention, but I did get in trouble a few times for wrestling. So. I did tell many people to suck it.
He's been put in a bind. Wow, what impact! Such a potent display of power and control there. He's got something in mind.
Spiked by that DDT.
This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
And crashing to the floor goes Shawn. And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out. His man has him in his grasp. DDT! Just a surgical approach we're seeing from Hart.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
Strong suplex. And something Bret has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular conditioning here. Michaels is insanely resilient. Remember what Michaels did, Corey, in St. Louis just a month ago against The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. He used every attribute to survive that encounter.
I've never seen a match more unholy than that Hell in a Cell match. HBK might not be surrounded by steel tonight, but I think the test in front of him is even greater. Michaels is going to need everything in him to survive at the Survivor Series.
Oh, this is going to hurt. Just a barrage of elbow drops into the chest.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
Oof. Knee strike connects.
And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that precise breakdown of his target that has made the Hitman who he is. I can't think of two men who are more equally matched than Shawn and Bret. This has been an absolutely incredible...
The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. And he breaks the count quickly.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
That's what they call me, the hot shot. Hitman never saw that coming. This personal rivalry goes so far back. You can see the seeds of it when they were both tag team competitors, part of the Hart Foundation and the Rockers. Each man becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional. In recent years, in the weight of... Figure four. Leg lock. And the legs are trapped here. The legs are firmly locked in this submission.
Try as you might to break free, but the longer this hold stays in, the...
Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold.
And now propped up in the corner.
Nice
scoop slam.
Michaels doing what he can to keep his pace in this matchup.
From the top.
Michaels with a picture-perfect elbow drop.
HBK has to be thinking about ending Brett's night after that move.
Chin music. Could that be enough to gain the title?
Oh, my God.
Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking out at one. How? How on earth?
Shawn Michaels has an incredulous look on his face, guys. If this temper takes over, he might make a mistake.
Ricocheting off the turnbuckle. Certainly felt all of that. Tail over tea kettle right there. Leg drop.
And the Hitman continues to deliver irreparable damage onto Michaels.
Oh, hanging on for dear life. Into a powerbomb.
Leg being manipulated with that maneuver.
Trying to work the leg here.
Shawn Michaels is running into trouble.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
Oof! Boom!
From the top, through the air, it connects.
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that.
What a crossbody.
Ooh, nice Russian leg sweep.
Defiant counter from HBK. Oh, right to the back. Oh, kick right to the gut.
HBK looking to silence this Montreal crowd. Looking to break every Canadian's heart.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a count out. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Oh, HB Shizzle, not above some mind games, it appears.
And saw what was coming there.
Shoving him into the corner now.
Getting him in place, but for what?
Oh, he timed that counter well. Fast press! Fast press! Just pounding away.
Oh, boy.
And Michaels now looking to put Bret Hart away. Step through, could be sharpshooter time.
Oh, this would be humiliating.
No.
Sharpshooter's in. Wait, what the? Wait a minute.
Here's your
the red call for the back. Was Bret tapping out?
I think Shawn Michaels is the WWE champion.
Bret tapped out.
Well, Shawn has the gold. He must have tapped out.
What is going on?
Once again, these situational things where you gotta.
Most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here.
His Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Sean has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
Working the leg with that move.
Our champion is doing everything possible to make sure their opponent can't stand up.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. And an inverted atomic drop.
Driven down hard with a scoop slam.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts. I can't think of two men who are more equally matched than Sean and Brett. This has been an absolutely incredible year for both of them, possibly the pinnacle of both of their careers.
It'll be interesting to see what to decide. Figure 4. Leg lock. That's hooked in deep. Is he going to tap here?
I don't know how long he can hold on.
Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold.
And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that precise breakdown of his target that has made the Hitman who he is.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Oof, causing some serious wear and tear to the leg.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Hitman now dropping his opponent, and what are we cooking up here? Oh my! Figure 4 leg lock assisted by the ring post!
The ring post, figure 4 leg lock applied. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena.
HBK in real danger here.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
Sent crashing down by the body slam.
Now's the time to beat the count.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring, making a timely return to the ring. And Bret off the top rope, and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
and now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade. Oh. Cover. New champ incoming.
Kick out after one from the champion.
Not quite enough to put him away. Got him in the corner now.
Hart wasting no motion on the counter. A discus clothesline.
Decapitate.
Oh!
He's got him locked.
Wow, what impact! Attacking the torso again, doing a little more.
The Hitman, look at the cinch it in. Here it comes. The sharpshooter's locked in.
Wrenching in the submission. Brett retains the title.
Here is your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
You can feel the uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Brett is going to do now?
A lot of questions still unanswered here.
Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? And you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States, Puerto Rico, Japan, basically anywhere that had glass, barbed wire, and fire was a place he wanted to compete. But I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
Please do not throw chairs into the ring. Stop the chairs.
Cactus Jack was a master of the Falls Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best, and that is exactly what I want here. Whether you take me into battle or side with Cactus, you need to know that you're going to be in for a fight. But proving yourself against CM Punk is just as valuable as proving yourself as CM Punk, so you win either way. And I get to live out my dream no matter what.
CM Punk is here, and he is ready to return to the extreme.
Falls Count Anywhere in the ECW arena against Cactus Jack. I have a feeling that extreme will only be scratching the surface during this match.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at
A disturbed,
Bang, bang.
violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Well, don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Double underhook backbreaker. Bang!
Using the elbow as a weapon. Oh!
Catches the kick.
Turns them inside out with a dragon screw.
Fans have long awaited this showdown, as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey. Around the time Cactus Jack was winding down his full-time career, CM Punk's career was just beginning. While Cactus did have a brief in-ring return as Mick Foley in 2006, it ended a few months before CM Punk's debut.
And in both of those cases, Father Time had a hand in determining who would be the better competitor. Tonight, we're getting both men in their prime, and I cannot wait to see the destruction that ensues.
And Cactus Jack is just so unpredictable. When you're in the ring with him, you never quite know what he's going to throw at you.
Well, I've usually countered that you can't let Cactus get the chance to unleash his particular brand of insanity on you, but that's not a realistic possibility here. Punk just needs to do what he can to keep on Cactus and be even more unpredictable, if he can. Relentless violence is Cactus Jack's stock and trade, but it needs to be CM Punk's as well here.
He's stuck now.
Oh, turned into a backdrop. As these two extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing Falls Count Anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history.
Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many extreme icons have been created. And in these hallowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle.
Let me correct you there, Michael Cole. I would definitely classify CM Punk as an extreme legend and an icon, but in this arena, Cactus Jack is something more than those things. He's damn near a deity in this building. Now really focusing in on attacking that leg. Oh, they're attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
Even though Cactus Jack and CM Punk have never faced off in the ring, Punk has had confrontations with Mick Foley in the past. In 2012, Punk brutally attacked Mick backstage.
And that attack almost led to a Survivor Series match where Punk and Foley would have served as team captains. But as they say so often, cards subject to change.
Well, I, for one, am glad. That match would have been a battle by proxy. This one is a hardcore war happening right in front of our eyes.
How do you get behind the curtain? I don't understand.
Strong counter from Punk. A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme.
Both men have strong ties to the birthplace of extreme, ECW. CM Punk began his career in WWE as part of the ECW brand.
There we go. We got this.
Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
And look at this fight back, refusing to be dragged around any longer.
Uh-oh.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Hooked up and DDT. Oh, now This is a hockey fight.
Getting out of harm's way.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Oh, goodness. Blasted with that headbutt. Now a quick takedown, double leg, and a high stacked pin hit. Well, how the turn.
He could have had this wrapped up. Not sure why he let up. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Hooked up. Boom!
Damn it. Every time I try to use the weapon, he knocks it.
Snapmare. Fist drop.
Ow.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that. Using the chair with no caution at all.
Jack just got out of there.
DDT plants them. Oh, my Lord. What contact.
Powerbomb position.
But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that.
Pile driver.
Spiked him. Face first into the chair.
And he's able to avoid that offense. Good Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Bang! Oh, with authority!
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up and backbreaker. Hope he has a plan climbing that ladder. He's reached the top.
No. Oh, no! What impact!
You could practically see the regret in their eyes. Just a millisecond. CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
We have to go back to the ring.
Cactus Jack has nothing but mayhem in mind for his opponent.
Calf kick finds the mark.
Opened up the floodgates. The blood is pouring out of him now.
Punk never saw that coming.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next. I can't wait to find out. With them fighting on the stage like this, there's no way this is going to end well.
Understatement of the year. Fighting on the stage only leads to disaster, believe me. Great wherewithal to dodge there.
And he re-enters into the ring. A defiant kick out after one.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point. Nothing fancy here.
Backbreaker and backbreaker.
And it it looks like Cactus is outlasting Punk at this point. The best in the world needs to perform better at this point.
Brutalizing his opponent with a mandible claw. Cactus Jack just executed a picture-perfect play from his violent playbook. And now Punk's days just might be numbered. Man, what timing on that counter.
CM Punk looking to end things here. God, sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
And now headed to the outside. He gets back into the ring. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store? First up top. Diving knee drop.
Violent artistry, courtesy of
Lift off.
knee to the face.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
What's Jack in for?
Driver. Spiked him. Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
Going for the classics and grabbing a steel chair.
What impact! Right in the kisser. And CM Punk is in control.
Yes, CM Punk is looking to inflict as much punishment as he can to truly slow Cactus Jack down.
Did you hear the impact?
Hooked up. DDT. We've already seen a few blows land above the neck.
What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you.
Back and forth. Neither.
CM Punk connects with a Uranagi.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Leaning. Him against the turnbuckle right here. CM Punk, opponent on the top turnbuckle here. It's rare you see this from Punk, but this will be devastating. The plunge connects.
Cactus with a cause for alarm.
He's headed out to the ringside area. Taking this thing out onto the floor now. And he tosses him back in now. Good Lord. CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Here is your winner, CM.
That was fun.
Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're in the ring facing legends in matches you never thought possible. A win, a loss, come on. It's about the moment here, and what a moment that was. Now that I got my ECW experience taken care of, I have my sights set on a man that many consider my dream opponent. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Despite our glaring differences, there's a lot of similarities between us. Give us a microphone and watch us captivate the audience.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
We do not back down from anybody, always ready to fight. Talking trash on an Attitude Era Raw against a prime Rattlesnake simply wasn't in the cards for my career, but at least with slingshot technology, I can make this match happen. All the respect in the world to Steve and every single achievement in his career, but trust that I'm going to bring the fight to him in a no-holds-barred match the second the bell rings. Austin wants to brawl all over the place? He wants weapons? Sounds good to me. Hell, I'm all for it after that fight with Cactus Jack. I've even got a special place in mind. A special arena in Chicago where we can have this all take place. Are you going to back me up and try to take down Stone Cold? Or do you think Steve Austin has my number? No matter what you choose, I'm going to do my best to take the head off the snake.
Son, you're looking at the best there is.
Oh, we're in a special arena. Yo, that's cool though.
The best in the world.
The Texas Rattlesnake is here, looking to hunt down CM Punk.
This is it. No holds barred between CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Talk about hard-headed competitors who insist on playing by their own rules. Austin and Punk would be a tag team made in heaven if either of them could stand working with somebody else.
But sometimes it's similarities like that which breed the most contempt. At last, these two Hellraisers get a chance to see who the biggest rebel in all of WWE is. Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from. Punk is a man who rises to the level of the competition. He's risen to it when facing the likes of John Cena and The Rock, and he can do so when facing another Mount Rushmore talent like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What's something Punk has to really take into consideration facing off against old Stone Cold?
Punk has to realize that he can't count as much on his toughness here tonight as usual. Punk's a resilient guy, but Austin's offense can stop anyone dead in their tracks and have them begging for mercy. Punk might want to stay elusive and give Stone Cold the runaround.
Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the Rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet.
Oh, saves us all from having to endure any more of that.
Ooh, nasty-looking inverted suplex. Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends. Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine. The fight is being brought right to our doorstep.
Lads, I think we need to clear out.
Hooked up and DDT.
Cracked hard with that table.
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he only needed one or two moves to beat him. As for the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take quite 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include me in the latter group, but all that aside, the Rattlesnake is veering into overconfidence with a comment like that. Could a legend like Austin beat most competitors handily? Yes. But to think he's also an echelon above first ballot Hall of Famers like Punk and Cena is a surefire way to be caught by surprise and suffer an embarrassing loss.
When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and claw to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given that... CM Punk...
Austin gets out of the way.
Shoulder shoots up before 2.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point?
CM Punk wanted a fight, and Austin's starting to bring him one.
With an elbow drop.
Stone Cold showing Punk just how mean he can be.
Kick gets caught.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
He's able to reverse it.
CM Punk hoists his opponent.
The goal sleep GTS from Punk.
Could that keep Austin down?
Cinches and a head scissors. Oh, and vicious.
I expected this match to be hellacious, but Punk and Austin are truly outdoing themselves.
Yeah, this is a level of intensity we do not often get to see. Ooh, one step ahead there.
Austin going big.
Oh, got her!
Austin got all of it. Into the cover.
We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
And Austin is in a state of disbelief. Thought he had this match in hand, but it will continue. Fights back against Stone Cold.
Taking him to the corner now.
Oh, a clothesline after the knee to the face. My God, guys. Punk's got Austin at his limit. The rattlesnake is in deep trouble. Russian leg sweep.
Punk now locking in the Anaconda.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Wait, not the move feet shit again. I hate this
Champ
shit.
Punk has to turn this around. In a no-holds-barred scenario like this, things can quickly spiral for him.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Escape from danger there.
Setting up for something here.
Here we go. He thinks this is it.
And he kicks out of the pin and one.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tags at this point.
And an inverted atomic drop.
And able to skirt around that attack.
My God!
Punk dodges out in time.
There's press. And a look hit on CM Punk.
Stone Cold comes out on top. CM Punk has been defeated.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Wait. Alright. Well, that's good enough for today, though. I got a good bit done. I'll stream more of this another time. How far am I, anyway? Shit, I got a lot to go yet. Look at this. Yeah, I got 10 chapters to go. See, who did I unlock? I unlocked Kurt freaking Angle. Psycho Clown. And the Undertaker. Oh, it's that Kurt Angle. All right, guys, I will catch you later.